Hey Elevator, and welcome to this yoga practice where we'll be teaching you the neck and jaw release, which is one of my faves because I feel like the right side of my jaw always has on tension. One of the things our chiropractor told us is that the muscles in your body, the one that never ever stops working, is actually right here in your face that controls your lower jaw. So whenever I go get my jaw worked on at the chiropractor, we're gonna share some of his secrets here with you today. He actually takes a scraping tool and scrapes right here on my face to help release my jaw. It's so interesting how all of this is connected. He even said that in a cadaver, you can pull the muscle right here in the face and it'll twitch the foot. So everything is connected, and man, I'm already flapping my jaws, and we do that a lot. So you use your jaw a lot to eat, to communicate, to make out, so many things that we do with our mouth, neck and jaw.
Yeah, and the other big thing is your neck. So a lot of us have texting neck, right? We use this device a little too much, and so we're always looking down here.
Yep.
And so what it does is it elongates, it stretches the neck muscles for too long, and it keeps them in that stretched out position, and so eventually that hurts us. A lot of times people get simple tension headaches from keeping their head in a bad position all the time. Your neck isn't meant to lean forward. Every time you move it farther forward, it puts more strain on your muscles. It creates, your head's heavy and your neck is small. And so when you lean it forward, the leverage of where your head goes.
We have bobbleheads.
We really do. And so we're gonna use this because this is something that I feel like gets neglected all the time. When we think about stretching, when we think about opening ourselves up, a lot of times we just think about our hamstrings or our legs or maybe our wrists or shoulders. And obviously we keep tension in those places, but your neck hardly ever gets released. So if you're a person that gets constant headaches, notice if you use this several times, what those headaches feel like. Do you get them less frequently? Are they less painful? This for me works absolute wonders. So Britt's gonna demo it and I'm gonna walk her through.
One last thing, you are gonna need a few pieces of equipment for this particular neck exercise. Although you probably are familiar with just holding in place your neck, we're gonna take it even further. What you're gonna need for this exercise is a yoga block and then two either lacrosse balls, or we have these yoga tune-up balls. They're like lacrosse balls, but they're a little bit squishier, and we put them in this sack to keep them secure. So we're gonna show you how to use both of these.
Yeah, and you can also, if you don't have a yoga block, you can always use a stack of books. That will work just fine. And lacrosse ball works. Lacrosse ball is hard. So this is what I use because I do this all the time. If you're not used to doing this, this can be brutal. And if you don't have yoga tune-up balls or something squishy like this, tennis balls are great. You don't have a sack, put it in a sock. You have stuff already lying around your house that you can use to do these kinds of things. So don't let that be an excuse. This is such a good exercise. Let's get into it. All right, so to start off, you're gonna wanna lie down on your back and have your head on a block and then put the balls underneath where your neck is. And what you're gonna do, you can use one ball or two, doesn't really matter. It'll work both ways. So you're just gonna wanna lean your head to one side. And what I'd like to see you do is do this for 90 seconds to 2 minutes per side. So you just wanna find the spot, roll until you find a spot that's tender and then stay on that spot. You can also tilt your head up, just any kind of motion. You want to explore the space. There's not really a right or wrong, it's just where is it tight for you. It may be at the top, it may be at the base. You'll have to explore to find that out. So once you've done one side, all you're gonna do is swap over and look the other direction. This makes two balls kind of easy. And you should feel it. Like you will be feeling, and do you feel it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. This can get really tight. So you don't want to be putting like all of your head weight on it unless that's comfortable for you. You want to just be kind of gingerly doing this until you get to a spot where you're like, okay, this feels good. This is in my threshold. Again, go with the softer balls to start. All right, once you've done that for, let's say 90 seconds to 2 minutes, and I like to use a timer for all this because just counting or just guessing normally is not good enough. You want the sides to be even if possible. And so after we've done the neck, we're going to move over into the jaw area. So all you're gonna do is pull,
Sorry, we got more. We got more to do.
Britt's in a way.
Right in the middle, feels good. I feel like that helps to balance it out.
Yeah, absolutely. So next you're gonna turn to your side and you're going to place the lacrosse ball or whatever you've got underneath around your jaw. And it will be enough tension just with you setting your head on it. You can open and close your mouth. Same thing here, 90 seconds to 2 minutes. That's really how long it takes to start to get change. If you're just here for 10 seconds or 30 seconds, it's normally not enough. What you want to do is allow that fascial tissue to begin to break up, and so that you can get more movement and restore range. That way, you hopefully be pain-free.
You look kind of weird doing it.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is definitely not a sexy move. This is for you and you alone.
Oh.
All right, so you want to do one side, and then when you're ready.
And then even like further back behind the ear.
Yeah, see, she's already started to explore even more. So this is a great exploration exercise. Find that spot that's tense for you and just start to relax on it. What I like to do here is really focus on my breathing. I set the timer so I can spend all of my effort and energy focused in on my breathing. I'm trying to breathe into that space. I'm breathing healing light, breathe in whatever it is, but don't tense your body up. The whole goal here is not to go into some sort of like pain experience, is to be able to start to relax your body. You ready for the other side?
No.
No.
I'm getting my temple.
All right, so once you've done the jaw, especially if you got the two balls like this, you want to move up into your temple area. This, like Britt said, can be one of those spots that ties into a lot of other places in the body. And so you want to be trying to release this as well.
See ya.
Also, whenever you do this, what's really important is to not rush through it and not to rush into something right afterward. After I do this, I like to sit up for a minute just to get my equilibrium. We'll have Britt do that in just a second. We're gonna have her sit up, and then we're just gonna have her rub a little bit on the spots where she did. She's just gonna put her fingertips into there, rub the jaw out a little bit, rub the temples out a little bit, just to kind of return that balance, because this can be intense. And so if you'll spend a little bit of time rubbing, it'll bring it back to normal quicker.
I'm just gonna go through and do little circular motions on my jawline. The other thing that I like to do is take my peace fingers and stick them on both sides of the jaw and drag it all the way down to my chin. This also helps to open up your lymph system to help some drainage. You can also do that behind the ears if you want to dig your fingers in and pull down. That'll help for more drainage as well. So it's really just about clearing out all this energy. You can create tension right here through the temples. I know sometimes rubbing the temples feels really good, but it's also great for releasing and relaxing the jaw. So feel all the way up into the face.
Adjustments.
Well, if you can see what happened, my neck just released. So I'm gonna finish on the other side. Let us know if you have any questions about this particular exercise, and if you need any referrals on where to get these. Amazon is your best bet always.
I'll put the link down below, yeah.
Until then, we'll catch you later.
Peace.